What's up, guys? I just wanted to jump on here and check in and give you a little update on what's going on as of today, June 28th. Some of you guys might not have seen, but last weekend I had a little bit of a crash. And ended up breaking my collarbone in two, breaking 4 ribs and bruising a lung. So not ideal, but had surgery, plated the collarbone, and now we just get to rest and recover. Sorry if it sounds like I'm out of breath or I'm huffing and puffing, because with these ribs I have to take kind of like smaller breaths. So yeah. What started as a day trip to go down to Sandy Ridge in Georgia for a local Pro-Am. I figured I'd head down there by myself. I'd race, hopefully make a little bit of money and be home by dinner. Turned into a pretty harsh crash in the main event, and ended up spending 3 days in the hospital and getting surgery on my collarbone. The collarbone for me has always been one of those injuries that I've dreaded, because I've never had a serious collarbone injury like this. So I knew it was gonna happen. It's kind of inevitable in BMX. We're so susceptible of falling on our shoulders. We're going so fast into turns and clipped in, and we just wash out and straight to our elbows and our shoulders. So it was one of those injuries that I knew it was gonna happen, but I just really hoped it would never happen. So I've gone 27 years without, a serious collarbone injury or no plates. So I'm lucky to be able to say that, but at the same time, it definitely sucks, especially at 32. Now I'm a little older, got responsibilities, got a family. I have a physical labor job, so it's gonna be tough these next 4 to 6 weeks. Just hopefully getting the range of motion back in the arm and getting back to work. It's really gonna suck not being able to work for, the next 4 weeks or so, because I won't have that steady income. But I'm so fortunate and thankful for all of you guys that have contributed to the GoFundMe and have reached out and even sent me money on Venmo and Zelle. It really does mean a lot to me and the family, and it's gonna help us in these next 4 weeks or so get by financially. Even the people that have reached out and offered to help with, cutting my grass or taking my trash out, it really does mean a lot to me, and I feel the love, and thank you guys so much. Honestly, I can't say thank you enough. However, there are a couple good things about me being forced to stay home for the next few weeks. Is my son is already taking full advantage of me being home, and he's so excited to be able to wake up in the morning and see me laying on the couch. Even if I'm broken, he's happy to see me. And also I can catch up on a few things that I'm doing on the computer, like editing photos, and I started writing up an online training program a little while back, so I'm going to be able to hopefully get that finished and have it ready for whoever wants to take advantage of it. This whole situation hasn't been the best or the smoothest in terms of, the medical side of things, because, I got hurt out of town and had to go to a hospital that I had no idea about, and they took care of me and they made sure I wasn't in pain, but I was almost, locked away in a room. There was no real communication. I tried to speak to the surgeon multiple times before the procedure, just to kind of, know what his plans were with the collarbone, because it's scary for me. I've never had a collarbone, so I don't know what it's like, and even just, having someone cut me open and work on me it's scary. So that wasn't the best and wasn't the smoothest, and I'm still kind of weary about it, because even after the surgery I had to bug the nurses if I could speak to the surgeon. So they had to call him, and he was kind of surprised that I was that I even had questions or anything like that. So it's been a whirlwind of emotions, and I hope that he did a good job and everything will be smooth for the recovery process. But again, I'm so grateful for the BMX community and everyone coming together and offering to help and helping us financially. It means the world to us, and I can't thank you guys enough. I hope in the future maybe we can do some kind of like charity clinics or something, just so I can give back to you guys, and we'll keep the ball rolling. I'm already excited to get back on the bike, which is wild because in the past years when I crash, I get so timid, you know, and I don't want anything to do with my bike. But I was feeling so good these last couple weeks on the new bike, and yeah, I'm excited to get back on the bike and keep the ball rolling. Oh my God. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. Ow. Holy shit. Ah, I just gotta. Oh my God. Before I wrap this up, I want to give everyone a shout out at Sandy Ridge BMX that helped me just get off of the track and get into my car and get out to the hospital. I had my Easy Up set up, and I had chairs and my ice chest, and honestly, I don't even know who helped me because I was in so much pain and I was so out of it. There was one point where I couldn't even really see because I don't know if it was from being in shock or from hitting my head, but everything was so bright that I couldn't focus. It was weird. You know, you get tunnel vision and I'm used to that, but everything was so bright. It was like overexposing on a camera, and it kind of freaked me out. And I was in, like I said, so much pain, I couldn't even focus. A huge shout out to Chris Mitchell, I think that's how you say his last name. He loaded me up in my car and he drove me to the hospital in my car and listened to me whining for the whole 30 minutes and wheeled me into the hospital. Thank you. You saved me probably $10,000 on an ambulance ride. I want to give a huge shout out to Ethan Usry, I think that's how you say his last name, and his wife Rachel. They got the ball rolling and set up the GoFundMe for me, so I really appreciate that, and I'm so thankful for you guys and the whole BMX community. Again, I really cannot thank you guys enough. We're working on setting up an appointment right now to see a different ortho to obviously take off my bandage and give me a better timeline of how my progress is going and when I can get back to my day-to-day, get back to work, and ultimately get back on the bike, because I really want to get back on the bike. I don't know if I'll be going fast or what I'll be doing, but I just really enjoy my bike, and I want to be out there with you guys, the ones that are sticking behind me and helping me out. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon, and I'll try and keep you guys updated the best I can. Thank you, and see you guys later.